KFC is back in business. It's been a week and a half since a feud between KFC management and the hotel union resulted in a management decision to close all 9 restaurants while they and the union worked out their differences over pay and benefits. Finally, last night, a breakthrough in the negotiations and relief for chicken lovers who could have KFC for the first time in 10 days. Clint Watson reports on what consensus the two sides came to.
A unanimous sanctioning of the negotiations between KFC management and line staff came Wednesday morning after Bahamas Hotel Catering and Allied Workers Union officials met with the 300-plus members of their bargaining unit to update them on the outcome of what was described as extremely rough talks. Hotel Union President Nicole Martin says they're happy to conclude an agreement they can live with. Martin says they didn't have to give up anything, but instead made concessions.
The pension fund, for example, is 100% paid by the employer. So instead of them paying the 6%, we agreed that they will pay a reduced amount of 2% for 3 years, and then the 6%, well, for 4 years, and the 6% would be reinstated in year 5.
Martin says while concessions were made for a period, it was important to ensure it was only for a limited time as to avoid a situation in the future where there is underemployment.
They wanted to have employees show up and be given a guarantee of 4 hours and up to 7.5. Certainly for the union, we could not agree to that. For the current employees, that will not change. We gave a concession for the guarantee provision to move from 7.5 to 4 for a period of 4 years. So we were able to hold things where they are for the current employees. We were able to give concessions for new people coming in, but also secure it in the future for even them.
In a press release last week, KFC went on record saying they would not open the restaurants while negotiating and that staff would reportedly not be paid during this time. Martin, however, says they're pursuing legal action on this point.
The employees were locked out. The laws provide that an employee cannot illegally strike and an employer cannot illegally lock workers out.
There is much repairing that must now take place. Martin admits their relationship with KFC has changed and is now strained.
We have a lot of work to do with our relationship. There's a level of trust that existed that has been broken.
Now, though negotiations have been completed, the union says they expect to sign the industrial agreement within 2 weeks. We can also tell you that although a sign posted on KFC restaurant says opening today, that didn't happen in the morning hours. Employees were still on the outside. They, however, did anticipate that by afternoon, the operation will be back up and running. Clint Watson, ZNS News.